Now, new at 6, parents in Cedarburg are speaking out tonight.
Yeah, they're concerned about a school district policy that they fear could be a threat to safety. TMJ4's Ryan Jenkins in our studio now with that report.
Yeah, hi there. No weapons are allowed in Cedarburg schools. But of course, some parents are concerned about the way the district's weapons policy is written. They're concerned that students and staff would be allowed to keep weapons like guns in their cars on school grounds. I spoke with several Cedarburg parents today agreeing to share their concerns on the condition of anonymity, worried about retaliation from school board members and neighbors.
Hello?
Specifically, this property policy, which states that the school board prohibits staff members, students, and visitors from having weapons in any setting under the control or supervision of the school district. The same policy goes on to say, quote, this prohibition does not apply to encased, unloaded firearms out of reach and out of view in a locked vehicle that is on any part of school grounds used as a parking facility.
So that's not clear whether or not it would be permissible for students to bring an uncased, unloaded weapon hidden in their car.
So if you go to the school board and you ask them about this, what are they saying?
Well, I did do that, and I was told that this is compliant with Wisconsin state law.
Parents now say they're trying to ask their school board to change the policy.
In my mind, there should be no exceptions, except for the officers that are trained to carry weapons.
Would now be the time to maybe amend this policy and say no weapons whatsoever?
Absolutely. I think now is the only time it's going to get addressed, because we know from history that if we wait, we're going to forget, we're going to move on, and we're not going to revisit this policy until maybe something, happens again.
And so I spent a big chunk of my day reaching out to school board members, but none of them got back to me. The only person who did get back to me is one of the people contracted to help write this policy. He clarified that students are not included in the exception from the rules, and they're not allowed to have weapons on school grounds, not even in a parked car. He added that in recent days, the school board actually requested a revised policy that would be more explicit about who the exceptions apply to. And I'm told that revision is being worked on right now, Charles.
All right, keep us posted on any developments with that story.